Okay, welcome YouTubeonians, as I like to call you. Welcome to part 3, or portion 3 of the Bible Change Bible Code. 49 terms in total, all centered on CERN, the Abyss and D-Wave computers. If you don't know what they're about, I suggest you go and have a Google search on those terms. Anybody who's been in the Mandela effect community for quite some time will know that those are very pertinent terms in respect of a lot of people feel that these are being used somehow through satanic nefarious purposes in a supernatural way, that the outworking is AI with Satan using these things to accomplish the Mandela effect and reality changes, amongst many other things, and obviously the satanic Bible changes. So I've had a look for these terms and the things I've found. Well, I'm going to walk you through now and we'll have a little look. Right, let's start at the bottom. Lots of repetitive terms in this matrix. The particular word that's repeated is accelerator, collider. You can see all around down this bottom we have accelerator. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 times over, all overlapping. It's almost like this matrix is going out its way to tell us that these colliders are certainly involved. And also we have CERN slap bang in the middle here. Only a 3-letter word. You would expect to find that with a bit of regularity, but it straddles everything and links in with each and every one of these, so it's still pertinent. And then we have D-Wave computers linked to a lot as well. The purple one here, just a small one across there, then the green moving down, both D-Wave. D-Wave over here in blue as well. And obviously the country Switzerland, where the CERN Large Hadron Collider is, not once but twice here as well. And something else that's been involved and that many suspect is being tweaked, maybe messed around with these machines, who knows, we can only speculate, but the Schumann resonance has been going off the chart for the last few years, since, well, a long time, and especially since most people from 2015-16 time, when the Mandela effect really started to be seen by a lot of people. The Schumann resonance has been off the chart quite a number of times. In fact, it's been its highest, I do believe, 2 weeks ago. And we get, let me zoom in here, we get the Schumann, the word Schumann here, the word resonance linking in with the blue. We get the Schumann word again with resonance or frequency, same thing. Frequency and resonance again here, and also the word Schumann here, all linking over and all tightly knit together. And the amazing thing is, all around this particular thing that I found quite accidentally, actually, time portal in the pink, and I found that accidentally because over here is the word portal, the portal. And I'd looked for that term and found it twice, because the A is the in Hebrew, so that actually says the portal in Hebrew. And if you look here, I'd actually got this term as the portal at one bit, but later on I went looking for time, and it's only a small 3-letter word, Shin, Aleph, He, and I found this quite accidentally. I thought I'll just have a look for time and see where it's hitting on all, and it can take a long time sometimes when you're looking for 3-letter words to shift through and sift, I should say, through a lot of the terms that's about. Cut a long story short, I looked at this particular time on this skip and it was overlapping and hit the hay on the portal. So it's, even though that still says the portal, technically a better rendition, what I found strange was it was on a skip of 6 exactly the same as this one. So we have time portal. Now that is very interesting, because we know that Satan is using time as a well, it's incredible to think when you actually think about it. But we do know through Daniel 7:25 that he's been given the power of time to mess around with that now, and also along with the time he's also being given power over matter itself, time and laws. Go read Daniel 7:25 and you'll see that he's been given that only for a season, but nevertheless it's there. And I believe he's given not the whole how to do it, but he's certainly allowed these to know certain things at CERN DWAVE and these various organisations, and with ultimate proof here right now that there's an involvement. So moving along into the middle, right into the central term Bible change here, we see at the top linking right in is accelerator collider, accelerator collider again right across the term, accelerator collider again. Let's just move over here, and the pink there and in the brown here, and also the word portal spanning that. And we also have D-wave again crossing right across here, and a very disturbing portion to this, we have the word the abyss, which crosses the accelerator, crosses the portal, and also we have a baden crossing as well. Look at this, all around this same area, which ties into the prophecy about Apollyon. And if not many of you know this, the CERN is built over that area where Apollyon is supposed to be spiritually seated, and Apollyon is the Greek name, but in the Hebrew his name is Abaddon. That's why I looked for it in the Hebrew, and this is all tying in, and it's very, very pertinent to what is happening in these end times. We also have CERN over here, right next to the word Alice, which is one of the main colliding rings that they've got there. We also have D-wave in the pink here, right above Jody Rose, well, G. Rose, but it's still G Rose. We have Shiva, the goddess, the statue that's right outside the CERN headquarters where CERN is. We have a little bit further up, D-wave again, accelerator collider, and then the name of Atlas right at the top of the collider there, which is another one of the main rings that they use at CERN itself. And also accelerator collider on the top. What more proof do you want, people, for this? It's incredible the amount of tight-knit clustering. And Alice as well. Again, we have Alice here, we have Alice here, this Alice linking to the CERN here, and accelerator and colliders, and we also have Alice just above, just right across the accelerator collider here. Moving to the top, we have the word here Satan, we have the word computer. Now the thing with this big long term here, initially I didn't have this big long term. What I had was the Yud, and the Yud here, which is technically A, that's how you say the word A, 2 Yuds, and I is another Yud. So I was looking for AI and I found it next to the computer and near Satan here. So at that point I thought that's a little bit too just a little bit too coincidental. So I started having a look at counting by just looking at the skip going up like this, and I snooped these words. And I'm no Hebrew scholar, but I have a Super Mylon computer program that helps you understand, and it can look for certain words. So I would like anybody, if they know the Hebrew better than me, which plenty do, I don't know any, I can just transliterate really well. As for the actual Hebrew words, I have to double check myself. But I do know this word is father or progenitor. The word kaf can be used for like, so we have like father, like AI, and we have the words either to offend or for offend or to do for evil or to do wrong. I'm not sure what that sentence means. I'd like somebody who knows Hebrew better than me. I'm probably butchering that. It's some kind of sentence there. Roughly it's progenitor like AI, to offend and do wrong, or for evil and to do, or for evil. I'm not sure which way around it is. Maybe it can be an alternative translation, can be written both ways. I don't know. I would love somebody who knows the Hebrew. Put it in the comments if you know. I'd appreciate that. Maybe it's completely wrong. I don't know. But I do know the AI bit there is correct, and I'm certain of the father bit beforehand. Whether I'm using the like as it should be in the Hebrew just beforehand, before the AI, I do not know. But that is a very interesting portion of the matrix, and I think that just about concludes where we're at on that. So that's portion 3 with D-Wave, CERN, many terms. I'll just come out a little bit. I'll leave it on a second. I'll keep it about here. You can slow it down anyway on the video and pause as you like to have a good look round. But I'll just talk over the top of it a little minute, because part 4 is coming up, and in part 4 I think I'm going to be doing people who are very close to the Mandela effect and the Bible changes, and people in the truth community who've had something to do with Bible changes and the Mandela effect, and they are all within the matrix and contained in it as well. And that's going to be the next one, which is going to be part 4, and it might be a day or two, but it'll be up there very soon. Thank you for your time. Catch you later.